going on, guys? Jay West here. Welcome to Jay West Reviews. That's going to be the new title going forward. Made a new logo. We got a new intro. Got a new outro. Trying to freshen things up a little bit here. Same old me, but just a new look and a new feel. Don't get used to this though. This is just a one-time deal at an anonymous location, dog sitting. So, say hi, Bella. She's like, no. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, today we're going to be looking at the NEUTRINOS, man. Now, these weren't some of my favorite characters, not going to lie. But the figures look really dope. I can't even argue that the figures look amazing. They were a little bit too much for me, a little bit too corny. Even for the 80s, they were a little corny. But yeah, like having these like in my hands right now, I'm glad to have them in my collection, because if I missed out, I probably would have had, like, you know, remorse about not pre-ordering. They look really good. They look really good. I know with the release of the Turtle Van, if that sells well, and I'm sure it did, we'll probably, and we're getting a sewer playset. Can you believe that? I haven't even talked about the San Diego Comic-Con stuff yet. With the turtle layers, there's the living room, there's the kitchen, and then there's Donnie's workshop, and then we got more characters coming. They oh man, I should do a separate video about that, about all this stuff, because unfortunately I didn't get to go to San. I haven't never been to San Diego Comic-Con. I always wanted to go, but since I'm on the East Coast, New York Comic-Con is my thing. So in October, you guys are getting the full joint, man. I'm telling you, I'll be at New York Comic-Con. I'm going to be recording, doing videos, all kinds of stuff. You guys are going to see it right as I see it. I'll be uploading videos like throughout the whole weekend. So that'll be cool. Show you guys all the new reveals and everything. But yeah, maybe I'll do a separate video on what I think about the reveals. That like they got the Last Ronin stuff. They had the Archie stuff out there. One of my favorite parts was the sewer layer playset, and how you could actually put it underneath the street scene. That was dope. Oh man, yeah. All right, forget that. Let's worry about these right now, and then I'll maybe do a video on that later. All right, so the NEUTRINOS. We got Zach, Dask over here, and Kala. So hopefully I remember that, because yeah, their names escape me sometimes, especially Dask. That's a weird name. But all right, yo, let's get into it, man. So you got these guys. You got the baby Tribble and the Ribbix right there, and we're gonna take all these guys out. So on here you got Zach and Kala on their little boards. Dask, Tribble, and Ribbix right here on this side. On the back, got the Cross Cell, the Pizza Monster, Super Bebop, Mighty Rocksteady, and Token Razar. These still have not hit stores yet, so I don't know what the deal is with that. I know a lot of people are still asking and still looking for these guys, so hopefully we'll hear something soon. And then we just got all three in the back here. So let's open it up and see what is popping with these figures. Okay, so out of the package, we have the NEUTRINOS. So we have Zach, Dask, and Kala. Now, the cool thing about this set is that I wish the rest of the sets going forward have this. They come with stands. They come with display stands. Now, these guys have such tiny feet. Like, Kala's got, like, incredibly small feet. Dask has incredibly, like, small, tiny feet with these little dress shoes he's got on. So they all come with stands that they can help them stand. These two stand pretty well on their own, but Kala, she's like April, she'll fall right on her face. But it's awesome that like they have these stands, and I'm glad NECA really addressed that. So that's pretty cool. So maybe not, you know, we'll get into the figures first, and then we'll do accessories later. So yeah, all in all, I was checking these things out, and for some reason, like I really dig the articulation on these guys. Like, I'm gonna start off with Kala here. Like her range of movement in her head is just amazing. Like this is like new for me. Like what? All right, see that? Yeah, he has a hard time standing. So glad that they have the stands that come with these figures. That's awesome. Now her head movement actually goes up pretty high there. Like she's looking like almost straight up. So her head's on a ball joint. And then she's got balls at the shoulders. So you got a really good range of movement in the shoulders and the head. Like, wow, looks up and down like perfectly. She's got a ball joint at the waist. I believe that there is no swivel at the waist. Take the stand off for a second here. And then you can get her down like this. And then the legs are on a ball joint. So you could do like a pretty decent split right there. And you got doubles at the knees, a little stiff on mine, but that's okay. Rather have them stiff than loose. And then you got the ball joint at the ankle with a rocker. So that's on her. Next up, we'll do my man Zach here. Head's on a ball joint. And then the neck is also on a ball joint too. So it's like two jointed neck piece there. Get a pretty good range of movement there. This is a soft plastic on the collar here, so that's cool. Soft plastic. It's got a little rigidness to it in the hair, but it's not like if you drop him on his face, it'll break. So it's like a soft enough plastic for that. Sunglasses look like they're glued on. Don't want to mess with that. He does have eyes behind there, believe it or not. So they did sculpt eyes and they're painted and everything, but I do not believe these are meant to be removed. So I wouldn't test it out. Same with him. He's got the balls at the shoulders. Definitely real stiff on these guys. Might have to take a heat gun to it. Then you got balls at the waist. It feels like there could be a swivel, but I could be wrong. Like mine's not swiveling. At the bottom of the waist there. Then you got balls at the thigh there, at the hip, doubles at the knees, rocker, and hinge joint. Actually, no, hinge joint. My bad. That's a hinge joint at the ankle there with a rocker. Same with Calla. That's a rocker and a hinge. And then on Dask here, with the crazy hair again, yeah, like now his feels a little bit more rigid, a little harder there, but still, like if he falls on his face, it's not gonna shatter to pieces, so that's good. I don't think it feels like it should be okay as long as he doesn't fall from like way up high, you know. Plus the stand, you got the stands here, and then you can put them on their boards. Boards are pretty cool too. So you got the balls at the shoulder here. You can get it about, don't want to force it too much, but you can get it about yay high. And then he's also got the same as Zach with the double balls at the neck there. And then you got the ball at the waist, or at the, the chest level there. No swivel on this guy either there, okay? Legs are the ball joint, doubles at the knees, hinges, and rocks at the ankles. So that's for articulation. As for sculpt, like NECA'S always, they're on point with the sculpts. You never go, well, except that one time. Yeah. But they're working on an April 2.0, so all is forgiven. But the sculpts are always on point. They got the big heads and the little bodies. The hair and everything is on point. Like, you never go wrong with a NECA sculpt. I don't really like the characters, but I love these figures, man. These figures are really cool.
Daddy-o, we are frozen!
Like, I dig the articulation on them, man. Like, it's actually got some really good articulation there. Oh, did I go over articulation in the arm? Maybe I forgot that. Articulation on his arm here. It looks like it's just on a swivel here and on a hinge. It only goes to a certain amount because his little sleeves are so big. You can only get them to right there. So same with Dask here. Elbow just goes up a certain amount and then it's gonna stop because it's hindered right there. Oh no, that's not too bad though. Really not gonna have these guys in too many poses other than on their boards. I hope we get that car though. Ooh, I hope we get those 2 sweet rides. Oh man, that'll be nice. But yeah, these guys are really cool, man. Like, glad to have them in the collection. Let's get into the accessories though, man, for real. They come with Princess Tribble. She's so cute. Look at her. Let's see if she has articulation. Now she actually has articulation. Whoa, okay. She's got like ball joints at the arms there, at the shoulders. So you can go backwards, forwards, up, down. Okay, so that's pretty neat. Head looks like it's on a ball joint. Ooh, that's stiff. Ooh, that is stiff. Yeah, I don't want to force that. But the head is on a ball joint. It's really stiff on mine though. Little hair there, so it's a nice soft plastic. Other than that, it's pretty stiff. So yeah, so just articulation in the arms and the head. And then the Tribble, he's got articulation in his head, so that's on a ball joint. And that's it. That's it. No arms, legs, nothing else moves, it's just the head. So you got that little guy right there. Now, for the coolest part of this set is the boards. They each come with their color coordinated boards. So this one would be for Zach. Man, that's loud. What are you doing? This one is for Dask. That's a cool design. I like that. He's got a design on his too. Oh, he's got a design on his. Both sides there. And then this one's for Kala, the orange one. I don't remember them having these in the show. Man, yeah, I don't remember them driving the car. They had the two hot rods, the red one and the blue one. I don't remember them having these, but I'm gonna have to go back and do some research, man. Like for real. So the cool thing about these is that they come with stands too. So this is on a ball. This is like a ball, and then you can like rock this back and forth, up and down. So you can kind of get them in some crazy poses on this board. So that's awesome. And then the pegs for the feet to go in. And there's two pegs, which is great. Love two pegs instead of one. So we'll put them on there like that. Ooh, that's tight. Yeah, that guy's making a lot of noise with that trimmer. Are you done? Come on, guy. You're messing up my video. Sorry about the noise, folks. All right, now trying to get these things in here is actually tougher than it looks. I thought it would be a little easier than that. Okay, there we go. I got one. And number two. All right, sweet. And then he's up there like that. Now these guys are top heavy, so I'm glad they have the stands and then they have boards so they won't be falling over all the time. They got some big heads. They got some real big heads. So it's so accurate to the show. So there you go. And then yeah, with the top heavy head, there's your boy. There's your boy on the board. So there's Zach. Let's get them all on there. Let me take all these out and see how they look together on their boards. So you just pop this little, there's a little hole here, and you just pop this guy in like so. Boom. Let's put Kala on her board. Or her tiny little, look at her little feet, bro. They're so tiny. That's what I need stands. Tiny feet, big heads. All right. Get that in there like that. Get that in there. Come on. All right. Takes a little work to get them in there just right. But once they're on there, they're on there. Oh, come on. I like that it's a nice tight, fit so that it won't just like fall off if they tip over or something. So that's good. Got to get that just right. Okay, there's Kala on her board. And now Dask. And get the other one. Most likely I'll be displaying mine on the boards until they get those hot rods. All right, let's get this out of here. Oh, there's more accessories I gotta go over too. So I'll do that in a sec. Do I have them all facing the same way? Yes. So let's put this guy. His pegs are in the back of his feet. All the others are in the front. Some crazy dressers, these guys, man. This guy's got on like dress shoes. Now, I always wondered, is it hair or is my man rocking a helmet here? That looks like a helmet, but it could be his hair. I don't know. Not, I wasn't a huge fan, so I really didn't, keep up with these guys. They were only in a few episodes anyway, though, but I know Krang hated them. Oh, come on. Ruh-roh. It looks like the peg on mine isn't, like, big enough. That sucks. I can't get his foot on.
This is seriously uncool!
So we're going to have some technical difficulties trying to get his foot on this peg. Yeah, one peg is fine. The other peg is kind of closed up. So yeah, just be mindful of that. The pegs on the feet. Look at that. Ah, it's nonsense. Boo. All right, so enough with that. Yeah, because that's only going to annoy me. So we got this little ray gun here. Now this is hard plastic. Now I feel if you drop this on the ground, it's gonna break. This is that hard plastic that's like that I'm not really too fond of. So there's this little ray gun. So that's cool. I gotta find out the names of these. There's a website, or there's somebody that actually it might be a YouTube channel actually that goes over all these items and these accessories, and I'm going to try to find that, and if I find it, I'll post a link in the description. So there's this guy here, whatever this thing is, whatever this little device is. And then we got this little device here, whatever that is, but that's kind of cool. Looks like something out of Ghostbusters. Whatever that kind of hand is right there. It's almost like a gripping hand, but then it's kind of like one of Spider-Man hands. And then another one of those. So that's the only difference between those two. Let me just double check that though. And then yeah, he's got 2 gripping hands, 2 fists. And then Kala has her 2 open hands. And then she's also got like a peace sign hand, which is cool. I might have this one. 2 fisticuffs, and then 1 gripping hand. I like that peace sign though. That one's dope. So yeah, so those are the neutrinos, man. All in all, I'd say these are excellent figures. I don't rate figures, but if I did rate, let's see, 3 stars. Nah, maybe 4 stars. I'm taking a star off for this one. I'm taking a star off for this one not being able to fit. But nah, I really don't give ratings like that. Nah. I just either I like the figure or I don't. I actually, for a guy who's not a fan of the neutrinos, I actually really dig these figures, and you could probably get some awesome display options out of these guys. One thing I did want to do though was, let me get Miss Kala right here, and I want to kind of show you a size comparison of them compared to, like, I only have 1 turtle here. I only brought 1 turtle, unfortunately. So give you a little size comparison to move Zach, the turtles, and how they scale up. So that's Mikey. And there's Kala. So I'd say that's appropriate height. They are mad short. They were short in the cartoon, and they are short in this line. So yeah, I'd say that's an appropriate height right there. And we got Mikey and his sweetheart there. So that's cool. So I'll take some pictures and I'll put them at the end of the video. You guys like and subscribe and do all that cool stuff. And I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you on the west side. Peace.